everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hello, it is New For You Thursday, and if you are joining me during the premiere of today's event, that's 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, we are live chatting right over there. Live chat over there. If you see a live chat going on, by all means, click in and say hey. Say hey girl, hey, or hello, or your name and where you're from, and we will all say hello right back to you. Now today is a New For You event, and it is truly new for me. I have one bundle for you. One bundle, not being sold open stock. It's the bundle or it isn't. That's the price of admission. But while it may be new for Scrapbooking Made Simple, you may have seen this bundle elsewhere. This is a do-over. And you're like, wait, what? A do-over? So I am going to walk you through the bundle. I'm going to show you everything you get. And then I have beautiful finished samples for you to just make your heart happy. Even if the bundle, you're like, nope. But the samples, stay for the samples because they are so very lovely. Today, it is all about Lisa Horton. And the bundle that I have for you has been done by HSN. It was, I don't know when Lisa was on there, maybe a month or two ago, maybe a little bit longer, but this was a bundle that was available to you at HSN. And well, there was a few left over, and so I'm like, hey, I talked to the manufacturer who had them. Obviously, HSN does, you know, they whatever they still have, they're selling out to you, the customer. But I talked to the manufacturer who still had a few left over because they didn't sell out, and I said, and they said, well, yes, we can offer them to you. And I said, but it has to be at the same price as HSN. I don't want it for more money. I need to be able to offer it to our customers for the same price as HSN. And they're like, well, okay, we can do that. What they didn't know is that I had negotiated for other product from other manufacturers to include in this bundle. So not only are you getting the bundle that HSN has, you're getting the bundle that HSN has with a little bit more added in at the same price. Yes, I'm very proud of myself. Okay, let me have the moment. So if you saw this on HSN with Lisa and you're like, I think I like it, but I might be on the fence about it. Now is the time, because we have taken the value even higher for you, but kept the price the same. I have embossing folders and stencils and ink and crystal glaze and palette knives. It is a complete kit, all in one little package, but not being sold open stock because I have to buy it as the bundle. I can only sell it to you as the bundle. So I want to show it to you. I want to share it with you. I want to talk to you a little bit about the stencils, and then I'm going to do the finished samples. Are you ready for today's New For You HSN do-over? Woo! Now, everybody at HSN, I love you. You know that. We've become besties. especially after my event with Suzanne on Tuesday. Oh my goodness gracious, that woman is amazing. We had technical difficulties for me getting onto the live with her, and we went through a rehearsal and with tech support, and everything worked fine at 1 p.m. Everything was perfect on Tuesday at 1 p.m. When it became 5 p.m., time for me to go on for my hour, I was so happy to have an hour. We couldn't get the audio to work. They couldn't get the audio to work. And God bless their pea picking hearts. DeWitt, her producer, he is amazing. He was doing everything he could to help us get on, all while producing Suzanne. And my gosh, that just shows you a true pro, because she stalled like the best of them, waiting for us to be able to hook in. I had Sizzix here to help. I had Sizzix here to help because it's a little bit of, I'm still learning how to do 2 dual cameras and things like that. So finally we got on and it was like, this big sigh of relief with a boatload of gratitude to both of them. So we love you, HSN, and I'm hoping that one day I get to go back and do another live with Suzanne because I had a great time. We had fun, and I think we're 2 peas in a pod in some regards. I'm not sure who talks more, but it was certainly fun. So if you haven't seen that, you can go back to you can go to the HSN YouTube channel. Actually, go to the YouTube channel. That's the easiest place to find it. And you'll see a picture of me. Now, the first 15 minutes, there's none of me as Suzanne is like stretching things out until they could get me on. And then a minute I got on, bam, here's Stacy. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, okay, today, HSN do-over, a little bit more value added, available here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. And I think you're gonna love them. Are you ready? I'm gonna tilt on down and we're gonna get started for today. So excited. Let me just show you one sample and then we'll go. Ready? Down we go. Love everybody at HSN. Okay, so in we go. That was quite an experience, but I had the best time and I do hope that they invite me back. Time will tell. Time will tell. But you can't ask for kinder people, truly. What a great little, well, it's not a little company. What a great big company. They were just so helpful and so thoughtful and so kind. So look at this. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's an embossing folder. It's stencils. Now we've added the sentiment on vellum, but man, that looks great. And it's all from Lisa Horton. So let me put that over there. And let me pull out the bundle. So the HSN bundle retails for $69.99. Well, no, it retails for $98.99, I believe, and it's on sale for $69.99. We added value to this to get the regular price up to $112.98, but kept it at the $69.99. So you're going to get more value in this cute little bundle of Lisa Horton and Sizzix and the Art Sherpa. I've got everything in here for you. So when you get this, you are good to start. So let me tell you what you're getting for your $69.99. Let's start with the Lisa Horton product. All right, I have got 3 ink pads. Her Cloud 9 dye-based inks. 3 ink pads. There's your color. They're beautiful ink pads. They are blendable. They are water reactive. They say that they're a matte finish, but I tend to think like almost everything is a kind of a matte finish. I mean, my inks have a matte finish. It really depends upon what you mean by matte finish. But you get these 3 colors, and because they're blendable, you can blend these 2 together, you can blend these 2 together, you can blend these 2 together to make additional colors. So this is why they picked these 3 colors, to give you an opportunity to blend into different colors. Those are the first. Then I have a beautiful embossing folder. I mean, it's stunning. It is a 3D embossing folder. It is larger in size. It's a full 5x7 embossing folder, not sold separately. And then to coordinate with it, we have the layering stencil. Now I'm going to tell you, her layering stencils are seriously layering. This one has, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 layers. Holy smokes. Sounds like a delicious cake though. 9 layers to her stencils. And it coordinates with the embossing folder. So these 2, you can use the stencil by itself, you can use the embossing folder by itself, or you can pair them together. With the embossing folder, you don't have to use all 9 layers. You can mix that up too. So this is the first stencil and 3D embossing folder that I have for you. The second is also equally as beautiful. You've got the beautiful flowers coming down the side. You've got a wood grain built into the embossing folder. So lovely. Also a 5x7 size. Now that doesn't mean you can't cut this down to an A2 card. Of course you can. Of course you can cut it into different size cards. Of course you can do an A6 card. You're not limited. You've got options here. It just all depends upon how you splice it on down. And then we've got it's the Rambling Rose or Rambling Wood Grain Rose stencil set that coordinates. So this bundle has 2 sets of coordinating 3D embossing folders and stencils. The beautiful Rambling Rose and our background roses. Now, if you know Lisa Horton, you know that these are basically worth the $69.99 right there. I mean, the price, I want to say these are maybe $25 and these are maybe $15, $16. So even if you've got 35, even if these are 25 and this was 10, that's 35 and 35. Right there, it's worth the price of the $69.99. But don't forget, we also have 3 of her inks, and I believe her inks are about $10 each. So that makes up the $69.99 bundle that you would find at HSN. Here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, we felt you needed a little extra something to make them a little extra something. So I reached out to my friends at Sizzix. It's good to have friends. I'm just going to tell you right here, right now, it is good to have friends. And we bought crystal glaze. Now, can you see the glitter going on in this? This is a transparent glaze that has a beautiful glitter built right into it. Now I'm going to talk to you about this in just a minute, but it dries completely transparent. You can use this as a glue for that matter. I mean, it's like a glossy accents, and oh my gosh, it is so smooth and so shiny and so creamy. It's lovely. But I want to talk to you about that in just a minute. And then because we've got our crystal glaze going on, you got to have a way to get it through the stencil, right? So we've given you a full set of the Art Sherpa's palette knives to go with. That way you've got the stencil and embossing folder combos. You've got the Lisa Horton Cloud 9 inks. Get the glare off of those. You've got the Sizzix crystal glaze. Now, I want to let you know, I bought the last they had of this. So once we are sold out, there is no more to have, and we will no longer be carrying it. I bought every jar they had. Once they're out of it, that's it. And the palette knives to go with. So this is your new for you Scrapbooking Made Simple bundle, where we wahoo could shoot it on up. We added to it. Love the value that is here. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the products. So let me take the inks and put the inks there and that there. In fact, I'm just going to move all of this right on over. And I think the first thing I want to talk to you about is the crystal glaze, because it's got this beautiful, beautiful tint. I mean, this glitter built right into it. Dries completely clear, but when you open it, you may find that you're going, hey, where's the glitter? I don't see the glitter. Well, that's because the glitter is heavier than the glaze. The glitter is heavier than the glaze. So the glitter, and I want to put all of this in there, go zoop, get it right off my lid, zoop, there we go. the glitter is all sitting at the bottom. You are going to have to take a moment, and I could either use one of my palette knives, and I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to start stirring it up. And if you let it sit for a while, you'll have to do this every time because that glitter is heavier than the glaze, so it sinks towards the bottom. All you're doing is whisking some egg whites. You know, I don't know, for somebody who doesn't cook, because I don't cook, I sure use a lot of cooking references, but I love watching cooking shows. I think I'm envious of everybody who knows how to cook. I watch a lot of cooking shows. All right, so I've got it all kind of mixed in together, and now I'll be able to see that glitter shining through. But when you first get it, you may be going, hey, wait, where's the glitter? Turn it over. Look towards the bottom and just start mixing. And the palette knives are absolutely perfect for this. Just start mixing. And then once you've got it all mixed up, wipe off your fingers, wipe off your palette knife. And again, in a pinch, you can absolutely use this as a glue without question. But now I've got sparkle going on in there where I didn't before. It was just the clear glaze. And sometimes you may just want the clear glaze. So if that's the case, you just let this sit. The glitter's going to go back down to the bottom and you can just play with the clear glaze. It really is up to you. But I want to let you know that you need to take care of that. If you're looking for your glitter, upside down. Turn it upside down. You'll see it all on the bottom. You just mix it in with the palette knives that come with your bundle and bam, you are good to go. And it is really a whole, see, look at it, it's a glue. It's a holy smokes artichokes moment when you start adding that in because it adds a sheen and a shine and the glitter all at the same time. And you can do it with the palette knife on the stencils. So I think that's where I'm going to move to next is the stencils. All right, so I've got 2 sets of stencils. And God bless Lisa Horton's heart. She just doesn't do 1, 2, 3, 4 stencils. Heavens, she does like 9 stencils. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one's 8 stencils. Is that it? 8? Yeah, this one's 8. Okay, so 8 stencils. Now, the nice thing about having that many stencils is that you can decide how many you want to use. Do you really want to do the background, or do you just want to start layering in your flowers? Do you want to do all the leaves? Do you want to do the branches? It's really up to you. You're going to have opportunity. But what you may be noticing is that her holes are placed on the side. And that's because Lisa has her own kind of tool that has holes or pegs in it that you would sit this in and then stencil with it. It is different than the Sizzix stencil and stamp tool. And we use the Sizzix stencil and stamp tool just because it has more options. We feel everybody's going to do what's best for them. If you don't have either tool, can you still use these? Absolutely. She's given you ample room to tape down or to magnetize, put some magnets down and work with it. But if you are going to be using the Sizzix stencil and stamp tool, and I will put it as part of this event, that way if you love it, we'll get it to you. There is an additional shipping charge for this and it comes from Sizzix. It is drop shipped from Sizzix. So I've got my alignment tool. I can take my lid off because I'm not using it as a stamp positioner. And her holes do not line up with Sizzix, nor are they the same size. You are going to have to use the converters, which is perfect because Sizzix made the converters just for this. Now with this stencil that I'm using here, which is the Rambling Wood Grain Rose stencil, Lisa's given you a lot of extra room on all the stencils. This whole bottom corner, whole side, there's nothing there. So you've got lots of room. What I want you to remember is that when you are using a stencil with the Stencil and Stamp tool, it doesn't matter what direction the stencil goes in. So I could take these fabulous little converters and I could put them here at the top, even though the actual orientation of this is vertical. Because I've got so much room on the side, that may be where I want to take my converters. Now, would I put converters on all 9 or all 8 of these? No, I would probably do 3 converters, get my first 3 lined up. So let me put my paper down. Assume that I want to use black paper so you can see. Get my first 3 lined up. So there's number 1. And you get 10 converters for $5.99 and you just reuse them. And when the sticky is gone, use double-sided tape to add more adhesive. Here's my stencil number 2, and she does number her stencils. You gotta kind of look for it, but it's there. Take my stencil number 2. All I have to do is line it up here. Put it on my push it down, and then stencil number 2 is ready to use. I could just do 2. So when I'm done with stencil number 2, I would bring over stencil number 3, take the converter off of stencil number 1. So let's say I did that. So I've stenciled here, I've lifted it up, I've laid this one down because it's a perfect match, stenciled, and then before I pick it up, I'm going to pop the converter off of this one, and I'm going to grab stencil number 3, and I'm going to line up my stencil number 3, put my converter down. Remember, this is from number 1. Line it up. And all I have to do is make sure the holes over here are all in sync. It's not hard to line it up. I'm just lining up the stencil to the stencil, making sure the holes are in sync. Perfect. Pop that down. Now I can pull it up. My stencil number 2 was done, right? Pull that up. Layer down my stencil number 3. Once you get the use and the ease of the converters, it goes bing, bang, boom, bing, bang, boom. And you don't have to use a converter for every single stencil layer. Absolutely not. You can get it done. And I'm right now doing it on, for me, almost like a horizontal. But if you move your paper and you move your converters, she's left a lot of room at the bottom too. I could put my converters here. I could put my, if I wanted to, I could put my converters right over the holes. It's wherever they fit best for you. I don't have to orientate my paper back this way. Bam. Or I could do it at the bottom and have them all line up here and stencil this way. It's whatever is easiest for you. You've got options. She's left oodles of room on this stencil set, and this is the Rambling Wood Grain Rose. And I would just take 2 or 3 of my converters and just reuse them in between all 8 of my stencils. And yes, the stencils can be used all on their own. You don't need to use the embossing folder if you don't want to. Now with the background of roses, the stencil is a little tighter in space. A little bit tighter in space. So some of the stencils have some room here, down there. You need to find where it is consistent all the way through. This stencil doesn't have the same space in the same area. You need to find where you can put a converter consistently all the way through. And on this stencil set, the most consistent place to put your converters is over the top of the existing holes. This is the most convenient place to put it. So I take one stencil, rotate my paper, and again, I'm just using black so it's easy for you to see on camera. I would stencil in white, but here I've got one stencil down. Then I can grab my next one and my converter, and these are the converters that I used last time. All I have to do is line it up, just edge to edge all the way around. Just line it up, put my converter on the little pegs, press down, and now my stencil number 2 is ready to go. Ink, 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 pull it up, put my stencil number 2 down, ink, ink, ink. Before I pull it up, pop the converter off of my stencil number 1 and do the next one. It's fast, it's easy, it's convenient, and it allows you, the converters allow you to use anybody's stencils with the stamp or stencil and stamp tool. Anybody's stencils. So I wanted to show you how these converters work because they're useful if you have this tool and you have other people's stencils. You're not gonna go, please don't take these and try to poke your own holes. The Sizzix tool is very, very specific with their alignment tool. And the alignment tool means that I can use those stencils anywhere. I can take them up, I can take them down, I can move them all the way to the top. I could do a rose border all the way down across the bottom of a piece of paper. That's what this alignment tool does. It moves around and gives you an opportunity to change where the placement of your stencil is on your paper. And because there's no lip on the stencil and stamp tool, you can use any size paper you want. You just have to have those little converters if you want to use somebody else's stencils. And once you own them, they're plastic. The only thing that you're going to need to do is every now and then grab a piece of double-sided tape. I know Sizzix is going, oh, what's she doing? Well, yes, grab another piece of double-sided tape, put it over the top. Mine's a little bit big, but it's double-sided tape. So when that first adhesive stops being sticky anymore, I'm just gonna add another layer of sticky. And once again, I am good to rock and roll. When I don't need it, when I'm done with this stencil, pop it right on off. So these last forever. You need maybe a couple sets of them, depending on how many stencils you have. But wow, this is a really great way to use all of your stencils. So important to know that while the holes are in the Lisa Horton, boy, my tape is a lot stronger than there. You may just want to back all of them with Stacy tape to begin with. Just saying. So while Lisa does put holes in her stencils, it is specific to her platform. And it does not work with the Sizzix stencil and stamp tool on their own. You just need to spend, I don't know, they're $5.95. We'll put them on. We'll put them on sale for the event. You just need to spend, even if you just get one set, there's 10 in one set. That's going to allow you to start using everybody else's stencils. And again, you're looking for the area, the easiest area to add it to. And in some cases, the easiest area might be on a side because she's left you tons of room on every side. In other cases, it may be where the holes currently are. In some cases, it may be across the top. I've had to do that. But as long as I layer every stencil like this, sometimes that's the only space that they leave you to add the converter. But if I layer every single stencil, so put my paper in, put that in, move my paper to where my stencil is, as long as I layer every single stencil on that exact angle, again, you're going to stencil it beautifully, and then once you're done, then you cut it to your size. Just because I've got it laying this way doesn't mean that it's not going to stencil straight. Absolutely it is. So opportunities aplenty. So we'll put the stencil and stamp tool as part of this event, just in case you don't have it yet. And the converters. But and here, your little storage space for your alignment tool is right there. And then your lid, if you're using it as a stamp platform, you need that lid on, but for a stencil, you don't. So Lisa's bundle at HSN is the stencil and 3D embossing folder here. It is the stencil, the 3D embossing folder here, and it is the 3 inks. 1, 2, 3. So at HSN, this is the bundle they put out. And it is a lovely bundle, and for the $69.99, it's a great price. I just needed to be scrapbooking made simple. And I needed it to be a little bit better. So here, so it retails for, I think, $98, on sale for $69.99. But here we included the crystal glaze from Sizzix and the palette knives to go with. So you are good to go. We kept the price exactly the same, $69.99, but the retail value went up to $100 and almost $13. Wahoo Kachoo. What do we think? I know it's a do-over, but it's not our do-over. It's new to us. But you may have seen this bundle and go, I've seen that before. And I have to be honest and tell you where you would have seen it. And love HSN, amazing company. We're just an amazing company too, I think, in my opinion. So, everything you see, no open stock. It qualifies for free shipping because it's over $50. If you do add the converters, also are going to ship from Scrapbooking Made Simple, so we can add those in for you. If you do end up getting the stencil and stamp tool, that's going to come directly from Sizzix. There is a nominal shipping fee on this. This is the only way we can sell it, is if Sizzix ships it for us, because we're not capable of shipping something this big. So it will come in 2 separate packages. You will get one from Scrapbooking Made Simple with your converters, your inks, your crystal glaze, your palette knives, all your Lisa Horton product, and then you're going to get a second shipment from Sizzix with your stencil and stamp tool. Are you ready to look at samples? I know, me too. Oh my gosh, the girls had a great time. So we did some of these, and some of them were sent to us, and we want to give a big thank you to the makers who helped make. Look at how beautiful. Look at the definition. So these were only done, see that purple? That's blending of the blue and the pink. These were only done with Lisa Horton inks. The blue and the pink, all Lisa Horton. The yellow, we might have added a little bit of green and brown just to enhance. The yellow and the pink, all Lisa Horton. And actually, the leaves were also done with the blue and the green, or the blue and the yellow, making green. And then the veins in them were done with the blue. So pretty, right? So those 3 inks are a launching off point. And can you blend those inks with other inks? Yes, if it's a dye-based ink, go for it. Here, this is just the stencil. No embossing at all, just the stencil. The stencil is lovely all on its own. So this is the Rambling Rose wood grain. And here the stencil and the embossing folder, giving that amazing detail. Now we did add some extra colors in here, browns and some greens. But how pretty is that? And you know that Lisa Horton, she makes fabulous products. They are not the most inexpensive on the market. They're fabulous, but when you have a deal like this is a Holy Smokes Artichokes. So this is vellum over the top. Fussy cut out the embossing and the stencil, and then embossed vellum with the embossing folder and laid it right over the top. This is just beautiful. So pretty. And bam, look at those colors. Hello, bam. This is a bam. And went a little crazy. I mean, you've got pink leaves and you've got orange leaves and just a little bit of everything right here. This is like boho chic. Yeah, I think totally boho chic on this one. Love it. And here, did the embossing, did a die cut, took the oval out, stenciled everything else, left the center oval just in white. We've added a little bit of crystal glaze to them, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shine, and your sentiment. Mat a picture in there. Oh, from me to you, hello. Put an invitation in there. Put happy birthday. And this is a beautiful card. I love having the negative empty. I love having no inking on here at all. You still have the matching embossing, but no inking, and just a little bit of that crystal glaze to add that little sparkle and shine. And then here, just because. Now this one was embossed, it was stenciled, and then die cut out and popped up to give just a little added element of pizzazz to it. Having something popped gives a little bit more dimension to it, especially when it's an all over pattern like this. It just helps it kind of stand up and say, hey. So from our boho to our hey, and our vellum and our shabby and just our stencil alone and our yellow rose of Texas. A little bit of something for absolutely everybody at a value that I hope makes your heart happy. It is a Lisa Horton do-over. First time here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, but you may have seen a very similar bundle on HSN. We just added the crystal glaze and the palette knives so that it brought our value up to $112, not $98, but we're offering it at the same price. as HSN. They had it first, and rightly so. We'll take whatever's left. I'm happy to take the leftovers. I'm a dented can kind of girl, and if you don't know what that is, or a clean out the refrigerator kind of girl, if you don't know what that is, you'll have to watch some of my YouTubes, because that's how I was raised. One night a week, we cleaned out the refrigerator, all the leftovers came out, and everybody kind of fended for themselves. And my mom taught me about dented cans. Now, I understand not all dented cans are good, but at the grocery store, well, we saved a little bit of money by buying dented cans. So there's a whole story about me and the Girl Scouts and that, but that's on another video. All right, you guys, the product is already online. It's already available for you. It is at scrapbookingmadesimple.com. There are little boxes on our homepage. Look for the box that says New For You. Click that box. It'll take you right into the category. There's this video there for you if you need to come back to it. There's the product. Again, no open stock on the bundle. We'll do some of the crystal glaze open stock because I bought all that there was, and we only have so many bundles, so I had extra crystal glaze. But other than that, it's the bundle. It's the price of admission, or you let it pass, and we'll put the stencil and stamp tool back up for you with the converters, so you can have the whole thing if you want it. And of course, that bundle is free shipping because it is over $50, and it is expedited shipping. Now, I don't have all the kits here. It will take probably, we'll probably start shipping maybe this time next week is when everything will be here. It's getting here. I have them for in-store, but online peeps, we'll get them here as fast as we can. They could be here as early as Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and the minute they're here, we'll get them right on out to you. So, I'm Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple and our New For You event with a Lisa Horton do-over. New for us, wahoo kachoo. I'm happy. I hope you're happy. And the next time you see me will be Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. And I have got, again, happy day for us. I have got, and I know you're not even going to believe this, I have got 4 Christmas dies that were done for an event that got postponed. They are from Sizzix. I have them first to market is what they call. I have them exclusively for quite some time. And when you see the price, I was able to negotiate on them. I also have new product from Eileen Hull. Now, they're on sale too, but those 4 Christmas dies, nobody's seen them before. Nobody, you're gonna be the first to see them anywhere. So join me Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern for my Saturday with Stacy YouTube class. It is full length, it is commercial free, it is technique based, and it is a wahoo kachoo week. All right, you guys, I will see you a little bit later. Thanks for live chatting if you were part of the premiere, and if not, come back at 5 p.m. sunny California time on Thursdays. We love to meet new people. All right, everybody, see ya.